Um. What's this? Please stand by noise. If it's not showing that we're live, then oh we are. Welcome everybody. This is GTArajgaming as always. Welcome to the Friday stream. There appears to be nothing on screen at the moment when I'm looking back through the preview window. But before we jump into things, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications for the channel, and if you like what you see, then oh boy, I hope to God you stick around. So hopefully you'll now be able to see what's on my screen. Oh God. What is this even? Oh God. What the hell is this? Oh no. Someone please send help. What is this? Give me seconds. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. How do we go back? Oh. Oh, good God. Good God, man. This is how I'm doing your Friday nights. This is what I'm subjecting you lot to. Oh my God. If that intro is any indication of what we're going to get up to, or what we're going to see, rather, then oh boy, Jesus. Oh man. I now have very high hopes for this content. Sweet Christ. Like, for crying out loud. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm posting a link into a place I know should enjoy this. Like, in all honesty. Sweet Christ of heaven and hell. Right, let's see. Right, we've done nothing on this game ever. Right now, it's kind of like my first boot. But before I get things sorted, why does it say please stand by on my thing? Shouldn't be. Never mind. Anyway, this is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. What the actual hell? I need to put the link out on Twitter. This has to be seen. Oh. Oh boy. Oh man. The soundtrack is genuinely good as well. Oh my god, I'm too cold. I can't even... What? Can I not post a link? What? I copied my link. There we go. It's too cold. Oh, sweet Christ. Well, anyway, let's jump into it. Hopefully you can see my cursor. I don't think you can, though. Right, before we get started, tell us your name. Oh. It always has been, and always will be. This is clocking mad like. Jesus Christ. You sleep softly, as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or, you could wake up now! 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 Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Right, first and foremost, I'm going to need to have a lot of juice for this. Yes, I'll be narrating. If you don't like that, then so be it. Tonight's drink of choice is a combination of Oshi Zero and Moose Juice. Moose Juice for the energy, though. Right. One moment, please. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, think about the future. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You burst through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pets deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out of the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Sweet Christ. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. What am I getting myself into? What is this even? Is the volume even proper? Jesus. Right, 1 minute, I'm gonna quickly hop on a sound studio. Not sound studio, Sonic Studio. Noise reduction might make me sound like a toilet. So we've got to keep that in mind. Oh wow. Well, let's continue. Good morning, GTAraj. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm. Because I sure am excited. A little nervous, okay. A little nervous, okay. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that. This morning I made breakfast for myself. But, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Just for this, I'm repositioning the microphone to make it better on myself. One moment, please. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. Even. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. He said while trying to check the filter. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Okay, real talk. How did you manage that? And why? Also, I just noticed the music was too loud on my end. That's terrible. Should you pep talk her? Or change the subject to give her some relief? I say pep talk. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Oh god. What is this? Oh, that's the main menu. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. What the hell? And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. How? How are you feeling the mees? Like, did you put your fingers in her? Never mind. Moving on. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Killer what now? Can you believe I cut them myself? Okay. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley or Ashley. Names, please. Why? It's Ashley or Ashley, whatever. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Okay, real talk, please don't be one of those games. I know it's an official product. I know it's official. Please don't go honeypot on us. For the love of Christ. That filter looks a bit too low, I think. I haven't had to adjust the setup in quite some time, so I may have to change it real quick. That should do it. There's a reason I'm a bit cross-eyed. I can look and stuff. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave GTArajgaming shins alone. They're perfectly normal. They're finger licking good. Oh wow! It's now just notifying me that I'm live on YouTube. Thanks for that. Wait, does that mean it's like not friggin'... But it still says standby. Why? Why? Don't change settings. Let's see. Wait, what? What does that say? Create highlights video. Share. I mean, we've already done the share part. Oh, we haven't changed the game yet. Details. Wait, can we edit on the fly? Edit. What's the actual name of the... Like... I love you, Colonel Sanders. If I could like a good date earlier. Oh, for crying out loud! Even YouTube has it in their doodah. Like what? Why? Yeah, that should do. Ugh! You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We are not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Van the Man. Okay. Ashley's best friend Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes. Or glutes. While he styles his hair. No lie. They're rocking glutes. Ahem! Van. You rang? Are we really doing this? Like, Van and rang? Like, for real? You've never been quite sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but more substantially, more devious. I can't believe that a University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time. What? There's just not time. Shouldn't it be there just isn't time to properly tell these two off? Game, please dialogue. Thank you. So, you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psst. See you later, losers. Ah! Satan spawn! No, it's Gohan. It's Toothy Gohan. He looks like he just shot his pants. Frickin' Mo Howard over here with a bowl cut. Alright, let's see. Let's see. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against a window directly next to it. Oopsie. Everything is broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Okay. He said that. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. We have to talk about the naming in this game. It's god awful already. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm GTAraj, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? What? Okay, Miriam, please. I don't want to be the person to tell you this, but I'm calling the police. Right now. Right now. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sweet Christ. This is going to kill my juice supply for the weekend. Hopefully my audio quality's gotten a lot better. 1 minute whilst I lubricate my throat. Thank you very much. A little bit of a PSA here. If you're, well, not PSA, a bit of a segue. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. Also, turn on all notifications to be notified whenever I stream, whenever I upload, or even whenever I post in the community tab. Fantastic! If you want to be super awesome, you can share my content and help push it to a much wider variety of people. If you want to go to the next level, you can help the channel out monetarily by donating to the link in the description. You can also do things like send super chats during live streams, or become a channel member like my buddy Wiki. That grants you benefits, and it works exactly like Patreon. You can get benefits like dictating what I play in the channel, ranging from that to different things. They're all still a work in progress for now, but right now, as of now, what you see is what you get, basically. And with that being said, back to the game. So this doggo is called Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? On a side note, he better watch out, because one of the students is bound to cut him up. Just saying! You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSL, or UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Some furry's gonna go after that. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances. I was about to pronounce that as nonsense. Nonsense and nuances are an entirely different thing, ladies and gentlemen. Only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. Oh fucking Christ. I need to compose myself. Fucking Christ! It's too funny! Let's try that. Let's try that again. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Great, now I feel lightheaded. Lovely. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favourite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he could finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Oh, sweet Christ. This is exactly the same things I'd done, or this is the same way I conducted myself during RPG streams. When I kind of tried to make everything loot. And it didn't, it kind of worked, but it only worked for me because I found it hilarious. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna quickly check to see if that thing's fixed itself yet. But yeah, it's not showing anything. Like on... You know when you do a stream and you get like the preview window? It's like... messing up on that. But anyway. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. All the boys are moist. All the women are gushing. Okay, I'm gonna make this loot. Oh Christ! It's doing it for me. There's no need for me to make it loot. It's being loot. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Wait, shouldn't it be Sweaty McSweat a lot? That sounds better in my eyes. And what the fuck's up with Van Van's hair? Is he trying to impersonate Jojo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Meh! Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Now you hold on a cotton picking second. I mean second. Yeah, you heard me. Nobody talks to my family like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, with GTAraj sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer! Terrible. Good God. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Ah! It's like somebody smacked Rock Lee in the face with a frying pan and then gave birth to Shin-chan. He's haunting. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Once again, drink time. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz, bzz. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You need to be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? So, we have the options of beef treat, a rubber ball, and chicken snack. That's a tough one. I would say, dogs will eat beef and chicken, but beef can run through dogs. So I would say rubber ball for tension, or chicken snack. Snack! You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm, doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey GTAraj, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested, big boy. I'm going that route. I'm sorry. I have to at this point. Two good options, but which will you choose? Sit by Colonel Sanders? Sit by best friend. Colonel Sanders is that. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect uptight posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Let's get you correct. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had two rules? What's with all these mispronunciations? I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can. Do all you can. And do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Did we not share this properly? Do 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 do. Oh, I may have forgotten to post the link somewhere. Sweet Christ. Let's kind of bug people out with that. This video is the stream is actually meant to be. This kind of dating sim is kind of a one-off here. Let's see. Alright, let's get back to this, shall we? That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Okay. Let's try saying that again without me blubbing up. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork? This is a KFC dating sim. Spork. That's right! What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? What? Camel meat? Game? Why? Why are you doing me dirty? Why are you doing me this dirty? Camel meat? Terrible. A pancake that looks like a silly face. So, the best food for a broken heart is obviously option A. If you said B, then I recommend psychiatric help. That's right! Is Sprinkles a good boy? No, he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right! Your total score is perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention? Students, I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch, woof woof! Yiff yiff. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. One moment, please. I do need this elite throat lubrication. Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch! It smells crazy good! Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you as you begin to feel warm and safe. Oh, sweet Christ. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing is less than 11 herbs and spices. Nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe? Dude, my dude, nah. She's coming off as a frat boy, like. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison! Get him! See, Van is the equivalent of the D's Nuts guy. D's Nuts? Get him! I know it's cringy and all, but still. I need work. I need to work on my vocal skills. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at sick bun. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry such chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. Destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take. Out of context. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes go wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in to my bulging nutsack. Yes, my comedy is terrible. Do I suck at it? Oh God, yes. That's what Colonel Sanders will be making you say later on. Oh lordy. I need to take my time with this, in fact. God knows how long I've been live for. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his. That should say his, because of reasons. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' oh so succulent batter. It flows right into your... I need to stop it. Christ. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Yeah, man juice will do that to you as well. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Let's go with the heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. Yeah, the jizz of a chef will do that to you. What a guy! Oh wow! Dialogue, please, no. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Okay, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that'd be willing to trade. What's the rush, big boy? This semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other before I take you home. Oh, sweet Christ. I am very much enjoying this. And if you are too, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications. Hey, that's a segue and a half. Like, for real. But everything still remains the same. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Turn on all notifications to be notified whenever I stream, upload, or post in the community tab. If you want to be super awesome, you can share my content. If you want to go to the next level, you can support the channel monetarily by donating to the link in the description, or sending a super chat, or becoming a channel member. There's a fair amount of benefits to be had from just becoming a member, even at the basic level, so whatever floats your boat. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learn to be fun. You've got a moxie, I'll give you that. And you've got a throbbing 10-incher waiting for me. Colonel Sanders looked both ways to make sure you're truly alone. And then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use spunk. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Spunk? Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy, darling. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will conclude on after. Oh, continue. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you've got big plans. I dare say the biggest. Throbbing. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea, to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Let's see. Wow him. You know about that? I was thinking about your... You know about that? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds. What? Get your mind out of the gutter. With new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you could do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper, darling. Habanero poblano cayenne. habanero, poblano, and cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside. But you wait a moment. You wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena, where this afternoon's lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it all over his face? You're not going to blow anything unless you take me to dinner first. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Let's save real quick. Oh wow, we can't even. Guys, I'll return very shortly. So stay. If you're in the chat now, stay, basically. That's what I'm saying. So I shall BRB real quick. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for waiting. I do appreciate it, though. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to quickly get a wee drink. Because, sweet Christ, it's been just about an hour that we've been live for. And, holy crap. Because I don't do the narration stuff that often, it kind of takes it out my bloody throat and all that. I'll keep going until I'm able to save. Because we certainly can't do it here. Resume! Load! Settings! Title screen. That seems to be optimal throat lubrication. La 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 la. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pay it off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, you've made her cry. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2. Maybe later we can add a third person to pound both holes. I mean, what? Never mind. A team of 2, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. You want to be my partner? Sure. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Bebop. Bzz, bzz. That's the kind of partner that Miriam's going to be using tonight. The one that goes bzz, 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 bzz. And then she goes, ah. Oh my. 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Yeah, let's give her the shota. The young male, so to speak. Or we can give her the walking vibrator, that is Clank. Not to be confused with the other walking vibrator, Clank, from Ratchet & Clank. Oh boy. So we can either make her into a criminal or a sex fiend. Oh, Pop, come here, you adorable wee bastard. Come out of my place later on. Yeah. Right, Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam would be partnered with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop, and your... Never mind, I am not going that route. No way in hell! Oh, lordy. Right. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we are going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. What? No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. Seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I had a delicious steak tartare once at an incredibly fancy restaurant. It was simple, but sophisticated. Maybe we could make that? Beef? Raw beef? With seasoning and an egg yolk on top. I must admit, I am disgusted! What? So we can't get in Colonel Sanders' pants now, can we? That's a shame. I suggest we I suggested we prepare a steak tartlet. Raw beef? Pack your things, your time at university cooking school. What? Oh, whoa. We got game over. Try again. That looks way better than what KFC actually sells. Okay. So we have to do this part again. Don't do that. Negative to show your own strength. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. Of my sweat and cum in your face. I mean, what? Shut up. Get your mind out the guard. You didn't hear a thing. You can't say I said anything. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yes I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Oh no! I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it seems can never recover. He's hurt. How could you? You just saw that this game was called a... I'm being berated here. Hey GTAraj, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Oh! We done goofed up. Okay. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. You've now got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, succulent. I can't keep doing this. This is too funny. Oh God. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect all over me. I appreciate the compliment. I'm sure he'll be a big success. Big is right. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back to my place. And you can get deep inside me instead of the lesson. Oh Christ. Oh Christ, this could very much get demonetized. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven, and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Yeah, we'll just skip. Skip. Sure, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. I know we can pick the vibrator this time. I mean, clank. Yeah, you know what I mean. You definitely know what I mean. Oh my, two potential partners. One that would get me put in prison, or the other that will make me scream. In pain. I can't even. Never mind. Moving on. So we now have to pick for her. Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this point. Or what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited. Clearly. To have some attention, he heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh my god, that is robot masturbation right there. He's getting it off with his Niffy Winky. He's got a Niffy Winky and he's joshing one off on the floor. You dirty bastard! See if there's a pile of oil on that floor. You are expelled, boy. Warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know what the assignment is yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. Oh god. And a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now, it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Yeah. No. I think choice number 3 will do. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking maybe we could make something warm, inviting, comforting, exactly like your lap and your throbbing whoppage. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a quiet look at you, causing your whole face to go beat. This game's killing me. Oh wow. Oh lordy. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes! No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. You damn skank. Sanders' heart is my business. Is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers out. Out. Please, someone mod this. To friggin' say fingers out of my man. Christ. The game loots itself. Alright, let's see. Sanders' heart's my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, Jojo, no one called for you. Go back to your bizarre adventure. Ugh, no jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing GTAraj's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Here's the thing, he better have patted them down for starch. Or else no one's beating them. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van, are we working in a quartet or duet now? Actually, no. It looked like GTAraj was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. Stop misgendering me, you idiot. Meh, I'm a he, not a them. I'm an everything. So we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel. She's coming thinking about him, actually. If you don't watch out. This deserves a friggin' yeet right there. Ashley is really going at you hard. She's grinding you for information. I'm kidding. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. So, turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Yeah, the whole point of this is to literally get with him. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with a prima donna. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on GTAraj as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behaviour, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has GTAraj's natural talent or his loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn! Those cute dog corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station, realise that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy, mashed texture with plenty of Colonel Sanders' lovely butter and cream for the flavour. It's as if your natural passion has guided you through the steps, and you knew so well whilst your attention was elsewhere. Oh boy. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown... What? Don't make this weird. He pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh Christ. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny. Oh God. Don't emphasize them. Granny would be so proud. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to the stream? Why? Colonel Sanders holds a sport. Oh Christ! Oh, it's breaking me doing this. It's breaking my achy breaky heart. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it. You grab hold of his hard spork. But he doesn't immediately let go. Jesus! The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment... Oh Christ. I need a moment. Wow. Woo. I'm dying. I'm dying here. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh fuck, that just... Oh Christ. Christ! It writes itself. I'm sorry, it does. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I hash potatoes, face? Van rushes over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater. Plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Oh lordy, I'm feeling weird now. You've ignored me for too long! That ends now! It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. I'm going home with salmonella poisoning. It killed him! What? Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slipped into Pop's mouth. Hentai much? Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost completely back to his obvious oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not so sure the professors here'd make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that, you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense. Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Life is real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and a little more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands at the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. And it was in this moment that I realised this is making me blind. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing a feeling for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Ah, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world. Be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many ways. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you! Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of that. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero. What fuck? I need a drink again. One moment, please. La 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 la. Van is so shocked. Oh yeah, I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? I was just letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What? Mate, we are going all Final Fantasy here. Does the music change? No, it hasn't. Attack! You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. I just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go and attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Oh. You tell a Tencel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Wow. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Punch! Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is still a living creature, with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast! And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night. My Colonel. Wait, is this going to get weird? I mean, it is weird already. But knowing dating sims, it can get way weirder. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. Oh fuck, that actually vibrated my ears. Ah! Oh yeah, bastard, that was weird. Can we like not save yet? Mwah, mwah, mwah. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. I'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you could tell her about the encounter with the Spark Master, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think it might be like, I might clang. Flubbin, flubba dubba 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 dubbin. I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like. I know it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. Right, called it. I friggin' called it. Yeah. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king in a school he didn't even go to. And he was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. What? Okay. I'm thinking that maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation then. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So, I filled my suitcase with him and brought him home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. It was Clank's motor oil. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices. Can we not save yet? Actually, one moment. You know what? I've put you through enough of this. Guys, if you enjoyed watching me flub up lines, or listening to me flub up lines, make lewd things about the characters and talk weird, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want more, I'll obviously have to start from scratch and whatever, because reasons. But, you know, things, swings and roundabouts. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications. You'll get notified whenever I stream, whenever I upload, whenever I post in the community tab. Make sure to also share the content, and if you want to, you can support the channel monetarily using the stream elements link in the description, or sending super chats when I'm streaming, or you can additionally join the membership program that I have. It's fantastic. But anyway, guys, this has been GTArajgaming. I hope to God that I see you all again on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm a bit dehydrated, so I need something to drink. Proper to drink, instead of just like sports drinks. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.